down over 7% on the day, getting into a buy zone here. All right, welcome to Talking Investing. I am Tom. This is not financial advice. We're here to talk about all things investing, and today I want to talk about the Bitcoin miners. Yesterday, Bitcoin had a big day, and the Bitcoin miners also had a very green day. Today, they're having a very red day. So I want to take a look at the Bitcoin chart, see what's happening, see what I think is happening, and give you some names to put on your watch list of Bitcoin miners that I think have a chance to be moving into a buy zone right now. So this is the Bitcoin chart of June and July of 2022. So you'll see I've drawn some lines in here. This yellow line is at about 28,900. That is our absolute bottom level of support. Somewhere in the 28,900 level is very strong support for Bitcoin. Now, I'm hoping we don't go down and retest that, but obviously we don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. We'll see what happens. I will say I do think it will hold that. I know there's a lot of people talking about 25,000 and 20,000. I'm not one of those people. It looks to me like this line at 28 or 29,000 is strong support. But that's not the line I really want to talk about. So then I've got three purple lines. There was a short-term line of resistance starting July 14th at this purple line here is $33,491. This purple line goes back to June 19th. So that line is at $36,513. So you can see we traded 6 or 7 weeks now. We had been under that line and we had touched it once, approached it a couple of times, and it has been resistance. Lately, we were so far away from it, we weren't even having a chance to test that line. But that all changed about a day and a half ago. As you all know, Bitcoin had a big run up. On July 25th, we were bouncing off of this purple line. So this line turned into support for us right here at the 33,491 at this point right here on July 25th. From that point where we retested the purple line, Bitcoin just went absolutely ballistic. It went straight up for the better part of a day to the point where it hit nearly $40,500. So the 36,500 line, it went straight through. It kept going. There's a final purple line up here that goes all the way back to May 26th. So that's been months. We tested that line here. We tested it again right here on June 15th. And we haven't been back to it since then. It looked like we were going to get there yesterday. We fell just short of that line of resistance. So at about 40,500, it stopped, turned around. It took a rather quick trip down, which I think made everybody very nervous. So that started to happen around closing bell yesterday. After that, it really started to go down fast. So in after hours, these stocks were moving down and Bitcoin was moving down. Well, it got all the way down and pretty much perfectly tested our line of what was resistance has now turned into support. So at 36,513, it pretty much bounced off of that line and started going back up. So what I would like to do is go through some of the Bitcoin miners. It looks to me like we're in a trading range now with a line of support at $36,500, which we've tested once. Our next line of resistance is at about $41,000. So I think there's every reason to believe we'll start trading inside of that range until we break either to the upside or to the downside out of that range. So what I think we need to do is put a bunch of these Bitcoin miners on our watch list, because even though they had a gigantic green day yesterday, they're pulling way back today. So, you guys got to do your own due diligence. You can take a look at the chart. If we bounce off of 36,500 again, that could be a great opportunity to buy in. the stocks are down enough today already that I'm looking at them as a buying opportunity. Again, this is not financial advice. This is how I'm looking at this, but I just wanted to show you what's going on. So I'm going to just go through my little watch list here. These are the Bitcoin miners that I have recently done a video on that I think are at a great entry point to buy. Okay, the first one on the list is stock ticker BITF. That is Bitfarms. Bitfarms was up about 30% yesterday, so that was a big increase. However, it was still only at, I think, $4.32, which is way under where it's been trading for most of the year. So Bitfarms has had a lot of big news. You can watch my video. I do a pretty deep dive on Bitfarms. I do own it, full disclosure, and I have been averaging down all the while. I did not sell any yesterday, and I may average in again if this trend keeps going. So Bitfarms, as we speak right now, and today is July 27th, is down 11.8%. So that is a big red day for Bitfarms. So that's the first one I want to recommend to add to everybody's watch list. So again, do your own due diligence. I would not buy all these stocks, but if there's one you're already trading or if there's one you've been thinking about trading, it might be time to take a second look. The second one on the list is stock ticker HUT, H-U-T, and that is HUT 8. HUT 8 had a big up day yesterday. It was up around 20%. Today, it is down 6.68% as we speak. So, somewhere 6 or 7% down on the day. Again, this is at $4.61. That's a very low price point, in my opinion, for this stock. So for me, it's still in a buy zone. I'm going to wait and see if it pulls back a little bit more than this. After such a gigantic green day yesterday, we could spend a few days pulling back, even if Bitcoin is doing well and moving up. So if that happens, there may be more and more buying opportunities that present themselves. The next one on the list is stock ticker MARA, Marathon. Marathon is down to $27 today. It's down over 7% on the day, getting into a buy zone here. As an aside, please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss a video. Marathon was as low as the very low 20s just a few days ago, so it's up quite a bit from there, but Marathon's been as high as, I think, 58 is its yearly high, so you can take a look into that. The next stock is a company called Digital. Now, stock ticker is BTBT. This is a very controversial Bitcoin miner. I did a video on this. I actually did a video and an update video on this. They have a lot going on. There's a lot of controversy swirling around them. Having said that, they have sold off from the 30s down to, they were under $5. They were up over 100% yesterday. So that was massive. So naturally today there's a pullback, but it's bigger than I expected. Right now they're down 26.7%. So watch my videos or do your own due diligence. And if you want to take a look into Digital, all these stocks are highly volatile. As you know, Bitcoin's highly volatile. The Bitcoin miners are highly volatile. And stock ticker BTBT, Digital, is probably the most volatile one out of all of them. But potentially a big opportunity because it's sitting at $6.46. This stock traded around $15 for a long time. It was up over $30 at one point. So judge for yourself. Just want to put it on everybody's radar. The last one I'm going to talk about is a company called CleanSpark, stock ticker CLSK. So a lot of people don't think of CleanSpark as a Bitcoin miner, but they are. They've secured 3.2 exahash of Bitcoin miners for themselves. So they will be doing quite a bit of Bitcoin mining themselves. Those are going to come in over the next 12 to 14 months. So it'll be a while before they're actually up to 3.2 exahash of mining, but that would put them as one of the big Bitcoin miner players in North America. So a lot of people don't think about CleanSpark when they go through because technically it's not a true play. It's not a pure play Bitcoin miner, but if they get that exahash to where they're going, that's probably going to be 90+% of their revenue as a business. So even though they have some excellent technology of their own, I view them as a Bitcoin mining company. Just to wrap it up, right now we're hovering around 38,000. So again, we bounced last night off of 36,500. That was a crucial line. That was a line of potential support. We did bounce off of it. So to me, that has turned into a line of support, and we're hovering around 38,000. We did not quite get up to the next resistance line of 41,000. We did get up to about 40,500 yesterday, so that was close, but we did not quite touch that next purple line at $41,097. So I'm looking for Bitcoin to trade inside of that range. Obviously, at some point, it's either going to break out to the upside or the downside. But in the meantime, if we get near the bottom of that range and it holds, I think this is a pretty good watch list of Bitcoin miners that could potentially have a great entry point. And if you watch, I have done a video on each one of these miners. I believe all of these miners have great potential. They're all a long-term hold. The ones that I just listed for myself, they are all a long-term hold. So I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence. Pick the ones you like. So that's it today. So thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.